Alright guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how to set up a VPS for your day trading, for your automated EA expert advisors, so that you can make even more money than you are usually making, and how to not lose money. Okay. The main thing that you need to focus on, of course, is that there are a lot of latency problems with you and your broker. Okay. You might be in the other side of the world and your broker might be on the other side of the world, and between that there are long time gaps. Okay. The broker might not be directly connected to the what do they call a liquidity. Okay. Might not be close to the liquidity that liquidity provider makes. So you need to find a broker that is that provides that has good connection with a liquidity provider. Liquidity provider is someone that actually helps a broker connect to a live market. So if people trade with the broker, they can directly buy and sell from the live market. So the thing is that if the distance, the physical distance between your broker and the liquidity provider is too far, right, then your broker might be a little bit slow comparing to what the actual market is, what's happening in the actual market. And some people take advantage of that. They use latency arbitrage to take advantage of these brokers because they're a little bit slower. So these liquidity people that have brokers that are close to liquidity providers, they can use those brokers to predict future on these brokers. So when they trade on these brokers, they know what's going to happen on the next move. So they make a lot of money off of these brokers. Okay. So our point here is not that latency arbitrage. My point here is that you need a broker that's close to the liquidity provider so that a lot of these issues could be solved. The second thing is that your computer personally must be close to the broker. Let's say if you make a trade for a buy trade right now on the market, okay, and your price, you want a price that is at a specific level. Okay, let's say it's here at $2 or whatever. You want to enter in here, right? But because of the distance that you have between your brokers on the other side of the world, it might take you 2 seconds, and that is a very long time. In 2 seconds, your price will fluctuate from here to here or anywhere, and your entry might not be at $2 anymore. It might be at 2.1, 1.8, and this will cause you losing some of the money that you want to make, especially if your broker has a high commission prices and you're also suffering from this. You're gonna lose a lot of more money. So the best way to do that is how people solve this problem is that they buy a VPS that is very close to their broker. So they cut down this time span from 2 seconds to nearly 10 millisecond or under 10 millisecond, something like that. And if it's under that, that's very ideal situation. So people try to do that, and then once their VPS is very close to the broker, they achieve that, they can get their ideal entries very easily and their ideal exits very easily. Like, let's say, for example, even if you have put a take profit level on $3 and a stop loss level at $1.5. Okay, if you're using your own computer and it takes like 2 seconds and the price is fluctuating really crazily, think about this. Your price might reach $3, and you know what happens? Your computer will send a signal to your broker, and your broker will only close the trade once it receives the signal, and it takes 2 seconds. In 2 seconds the price will come back down again. Like sometimes price fluctuates really quickly, right? And when that happens, in 2 seconds, when your price is actually closed, you might be in here, or if you're lucky you might be in here. Okay, so you'll be losing money. On the other hand, if price is sharply going down and you reach at $1.5, and then your computer sends signal to the broker and takes 2 seconds. In 2 seconds the price would have dropped even more to $1, and then your broker receives the signal and then it will close a trade in here, and then your trade will actually close at $1. This way you will lose a lot of money, versus if you are using a VPS that's really close, takes only 10 milliseconds. You're somewhere close in here or in here or here and here, and that's pretty quick, and that'll save you a lot of money. You know what I mean? How do you find that? There's a very important thing to know. So there are a few websites that you can go to. If you are in my Telegram group, you will find it easily. So there is this broker latency thing website. So fxvps.biz, you go in there and you open. Okay, here's the website. You press the check broker latency now. Okay, it's here. So for example, you have a broker that you're using. Let me just throw it out of my head. XNES is very popular. XNES. Okay, here. With XNES, it's better to use a VPS that is in New York City, and with that you will get under 10 ms speed. Even with Amsterdam you will get the same. So overall, if you're using XNES, you'll be having a good, no matter which countries your VPS is in, you'll be having a good speed in here. Of course, the best one will be Amsterdam in this situation. Let's look at IC Markets. My broker is from IC Markets. If my broker is from IC Markets and I'm using New York as a VPS, I'm getting only 2.5 ms, which is even better. FP Markets, even better if I'm at New York, if my VPS is at New York City, versus if it's at London or Frankfurt, then it's a doomed situation. So this is the website that you can use to know more about the VPS that you can use, and few other things. Let me see if there's anything more to cover. Okay, VPSs. Which VPS do I recommend? I personally use Hionix, this one, and what I use is that I use this HS2 version, and I use the New York servers only. Okay, I don't use the other ones. They likes to reboot, and this one is enough already. This one is a little bit slow. This one is enough. You can use this one, and it is quite good for New York VPS. So it depends on where your broker is. So you gotta do your own assessment through the website that I just showed you, and then choose you know, do your own assessment with this website and then choose one. Let me see for Grand Capital. Grand Capital, the best one is Frankfurt. Yeah. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys learned something, and please press the like button, subscribe button, and all the best, guys.